warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Shafira. I'm going to present about distance learning. Okay, what is distance learning? Distance learning is a way of educating students online. Lectures and learning materials are sent over the internet. Students work from home, not in classroom. Okay, what are the advantages of distance learning? First, convenience, flexibility, availability, cost, accessibility, and no travel expenses. Okay, why is that distance learning is quite convenient? Because when you take online courses, you just take the course when you need them, not based on annual or semester schedule. Also, in terms of flexibility, with no set time for class, you can decide whenever you want to complete all your assignments or your reading. In terms of availability, distance learning offers many accredited and reputable programs. Okay. Another advantages of choosing distance learning, the cost is quite cheaper because you don't have to think about houses or meal plans. You don't need to think about housing or meal expenses. Also, in terms of accessibility, if you take online course, you can do your distance learning in anywhere. For instance, a coffee shop, in your room. Also, in terms of travel, you don't have any travel expenses because you never leave your house maybe, and you only access your distance learning class in your office, and you don't need to buy a ticket to go to your university or campus. Okay. Okay, now we focus on what are the disadvantages of distance learning. Okay, the first one is no instructor face time, meaning that you don't have time to face with your teacher. Also, you may have no social interaction with your friend. It also require new skill for technology. You also may have problem in making time. The last one, there is no campus atmosphere when you do distance learning. Okay, when you do your distance learning, there is no instructor face time. So, if your learning style, you need your teacher attention, this distance learning method not suitable for you. Also, you may not have social interaction. While you often interact with your classmate via email and chat rooms or discussion group, there is no online friends. You got no online classmates. So it must be difficult for some people. So also you require to learn to be able to use new technology. If you're afraid of change of new technology, this education distance learning not suitable for you also. Okay, based on my experience, do distance learning for my student during the pandemic. I have to make an online class through Google Meet and use Google Classroom for my student to access the class. At the beginning, it's really hard for me because I prefer face-to-face with my students, because my students all very excited within class, because in class we can do so many activities. But when the pandemic came, I have to change everything in terms of the way I teach the student. The student also have to learn to use the technology, which is they actually don't have any experience to use smartphones or laptop. But when the pandemic happened, they have to force themselves to learn from scratch, to access the internet, to find the suitable gadget for the study. But alhamdulillah, everything become okay, because I ended my teaching practicum with happy ending, because I managed to make all the classes, even though half of my teaching practicum are in distance learning method. Okay, that's it.